Wow, look, a perfect picture of my fish.
So I have a question. Did you want me to post the link in chat or no?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna pin this and then go to bed. Actually,
Yes.
after you get a few people in here, I'm gonna pin and then go to bed after you get a few people in here. Let me tell Ian to get his sorry butt in here.
Wait, what just happened? Yes, this is live, Ian. I am still wide awake, so I told Kevin that I would take over.
Is he in here?
Yeah, Ian's here, Adele's here,
Oh,
Patty's here.
I was gonna text him and let him know.
I'm taking over for Kevin,
I need to go to bed, but
and I'm not tired.
some crazy person still wants to stay up. I don't think I can because I have to be up at 9:40 tomorrow, and I was already kind of tired today. So you said that like 30 minutes ago, Ian. Only reason I know that is because Lori said it's been like 20 minutes, so hurry the up and turn it on.
Well, you can take over, Ian, but I mean, for right now, I'm here. Yeah, you got to give me a chance to have one stream. Well, it's still on Kevin's because I don't know how to set it up and I'm not registered or any of that stuff. But
And wake me up if you need to, Lori.
oh, to turn me off?
No, you can do that on your own. But
Oh, okay.
if you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. Okay, turn yourself off and go to sleep.
I will after I do one thing.
I could make you go away. Okay, I won't be mean.
Well, I mean, I don't mind if you make me go away. Go ahead, do it. I know that takes all the fun out of it, but go ahead.
Yeah, I don't want to bite the hands that's allowing me to be here.
Well, I've got enough mods, so we should be good.
Okay, I'll stay up for like 20 minutes till you get up, Ian, and then I'll join you. So we'll cover that 20 minutes.
That'll be like the shortest. And when I say shortest, I mean like the shortest stream I've ever had.
Hey, you got to have one.
I'm just saying. Why is StreamYard opening? Oh, I accidentally clicked it. That's why. There's never enough mods. And yeah, when certain people can't do things that they need to do in chat, that's too many mods.
Many years working, up at 6, leave the house by
Yeah,
7:20.
sure. Except what time do you go to bed, Patty? I'm assuming you're not asleep this late or go to bed that late.
See, for me, I'd wake up 6 at night, leave the house at like 7:30 to go to work. Because except for when I was motorcycle mechanic, I always worked nights.
Oh. Well,
Probably why my kids have a screwed up schedules.
two
Well, not
questions.
anymore. But
Two questions.
yeah.
One, did you want me to stay up here with you until somebody else comes up?
No,
Or should I
I
just
think
go?
I can. I think that I'm a big girl of 16 and I can handle it by myself.
Awesome. I love you, and I will see you
Go to
tomorrow.
sleep.
Please don't break. Please don't break my channel. All I
I
gotta say.
won't.
Thank
I
you.
won't break your channel.
Have a good night.
Okay, go to sleep.
Bye.
Bye. And he's going to sit here and lurk and watch and then complain about being tired tomorrow. But from this
Pretty
point
much.
on, it's on you. So anyway, yeah, I decided to come up so we could all watch something um, until Ian went up. So if anybody wants to come up here, Kevin pinned the thing, and I'll figure out how to find you. Because I'm sure somewhere it'll tell me somebody wants to come up. But hey, the mouth is going, it just can't stop. Besides, I'm really enjoying watching my fish. Because it's really weird. Because when I turn around to look at them, they all go away. But as long as my back is to them, they're acting like fish. And they're not begging me for food. 6 a.m. I'm more likely to go to bed at 6 than wake up at 6. I mean, every once in a while, like some stupid doctor will make me an appointment at 8 in the morning, and I actually have to wake up like early. Wait, how come? You should be able to get a slot. Well, maybe I'll talk to Bob about that. I agree. I agree, Patty. You're putting the burden on me, huh? The motor mouth is supposed to put you to sleep. I always listen to tornado weather coverage when I want to go to sleep. Because, like, they try and maintain a nice, soft, monotone voice. Now, the tornado is crossing Highway 614. So, those of you in Fredtown, Slamtown, and Boomtown, you all need to get in your safe place right now. Well, I guess I only have a couple conflicts in who to watch on maybe 1 or 2 days. But there's some people I just like, you watch all the time, and it doesn't matter who else is streaming, even if they have like a guest you want to see, you still watch the regular person you watch. It was kind of interesting. Hey, only Oscars? Yeah, well, Kevin had to go to sleep, so I said that I'd stay on until Ian comes on, because my mouth is still working, and I'm not tired at all, because I slept all afternoon. I don't know why. It was just one of those days. I know why. It's because my birthday is on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday, yeah. My birthday is on Tuesday, and I just can't handle being another year older. Okay, I'm over it. Actually, this is a big year for me because instead of being 16, I'm going to make the big jump to 26. I just, I really do think of myself as, okay, mentally 16. Nah, maybe a little bit older than that. Physically, I'm 110. And it's so frustrating. I'm confused. But someone better get their butt in bed, or next time I see him, I'm going to spank him. And don't think I won't do it. My boys are all 6 feet. Well, I guess Jason's 5'11". So they're all like 5'11" or bigger. And like I tell them, and I get on a chair, of course, and say, I'm the mom. So you just better behave. Because I will spank them. I believe in capital punishment. Whoa, that fish almost looks better on screen than in real life. That's weird. Ah, then Kevin probably would have gone to sleep. But he really needs to get sleep to go to school. I mean, when I was going to school, I kind of needed sleep. So, what's the topic of the time? Somebody has to come up. Yeah, right. I'll believe you when you quit showing up. Good luck with the typing. I definitely don't write that many words a day on my book, but I mean, if I didn't talk to Kevin and host Kevin and talk to my other friends, and well, it was funny because when one of the classes that I was going to during my master's, I had a stroke, and my teacher actually ran a 30-bed stroke unit, and I said, okay, what do I need to, make up? What did I miss? And she actually called me and she said, I don't think that it's I run a stroke unit and it's probably not a good idea to go straight back to the school. And I said, no, believe me, I am so stressed out about missing, 4 classes that I'll probably have another stroke if I don't catch up, and go back to school. So I caught up, and that was the only class I didn't get. It brought my average down from a 4.0, but I still got an A, so I was happy. No, actually, GRB, it's me. Kevin is supposed to be going to bed. Not that I believe he's really going to bed. I believe he's going to sit here and watch and make sure I don't break his channel. I imagine that he's meeting the Kelly's puppy raiser, just to meet her. Even though she was a failed guide dog, it's kind of nice to meet the person who raised your puppy. I would have liked to have met the person who raised the Great Dane that turned aggressive. Hopefully they've stopped breeding that line. I am so tempted to get a couple of pea puffers just so they can eat my snails. I mean, I was thinking about getting, because I have snails in my guppy tanks. And the trumpet snails seem to breed much faster and more than pond or bladder snails or ram's horn snails. Because the only ram's horn snails I have left are pretty big. But the trumpet snails, oh, God. See, I told you he wasn't going to bed. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah. Well, I haven't bought any. Well, I got some plants at Aquashella, but it's been a while since I bought any other plants. I just, like everybody, sort of like once you get snails, you have snails. I don't have any in the polar blue tank because I have yo-yo loaches. I have 3 large ram's horns in with the coolie loaches. And I'm kind of, well, I just put the Plecostomus and his cave with his eggs. Well, then turn it off so you don't see the questions and go to bed. It's that easy. Push off. I put the pleco in with the coolie loaches and a red whiptail lizard catfish. Because it was like, I thought maybe the least dangerous tank to put him in. Because I already moved guppies. Well, I moved a guppy who is probably sterile out of his tank so I could put the poor broken beta in. Beta. And the beta is doing beta. Device not connected. Yeah. Uh-huh. And here he is.
Lori, the point of me going down was so that I could go to sleep. I have you on in the background to lull me to sleep, and you guys asking questions does not help matters. Now, does it?
Because
No,
you're
it
watching
doesn't.
it.
I'm listening, and I'm going to bed. But if you guys keep on asking me questions, I'm going to answer. So stop asking me questions, and I'll go to bed. That's simple. Night.
What did you find in the filters? Snails? Snails get everywhere. I had a sump at one point, and I think there were more snails in the sump than in the tank. It was just disgusting. I mean, the snails do have their place, but I mean, I fought them, and it was just too much effort. Kevin is supposed to be going to sleep, so don't mention his name. Don't talk to him. We'll just talk about other things. Okay, now in the bed, that would be going too far. But I think my dogs would probably eat it because I have found that, like, if I take a piece of decor out and I put it down and the snails fall off, that the dogs tend to eat them. But my dogs will eat anything except, like, green olives. I think that's about it. I have one dog that likes sauerkraut. Karma will eat anything. Although I was really surprised because I forgot and I left my sandals on the ground, and she took one of my sandals, so I just, puppy takes your sandal, it's gone. She actually brought it back into the house, and it has one little chew spot, but it's still usable. Yeah, I kind of was hoping I wouldn't get overrun with the trumpet snails, but those little suckers are amazing. I mean, I thought, the bladder snails or pond snails, whatever they are, were bad. But the trumpet snails, they seem to have huge clutches of snails. Yeah, I swear with my first tank when I started. Okay, well, when you come in and tell me that you're on, I'll go off and then go into yours and you can talk. And I'll just talk to my fishes like normal. Yeah, I sort of like watching the bladder snails when they like decompress and fall through the aquarium. Um, that's usually when the cichlids get them. My betta attacks them. Oh, and my betta that got chewed up by the jewels is doing really well, and he's like totally flaring at the guppies in the next tank. I mean, if he had fins, he would have been gorgeous today. I kind of felt sorry for him because he was just trying so hard to look big and mean. Yeah, it's usually GRB. I usually see my trumpet snails like when I turn on the lights. Okay, did everybody get that? That Ian is going to drop the link in chat and then start it up. And we can all move over to Ian. And next time we do this, and I'm going to put my foot down, it will be Adele. She deserves a chance. Okay, she had some good streams. And she shouldn't be penalized for being in Australia. Because they have really cool stuff over there. Besides having all the venomous snakes, they got giant burrowing cockroaches and really cool looking bugs. Except I think the wheel bug is like the coolest bug I've ever seen. And they have wallaroos and koala bears, which have really sharp claws. And awesome coral reefs. Beautiful fish. Big sharks. Okay. I'll give everybody a couple minutes to go over to Ian's, and then I'm going to shut down and join all of you. Oh yeah, cool lizards too, out in the desert. Oh, and I just love Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Such a good movie. They have cool snakes, but a lot of them are poisonous. And of course, Tasmanian devils and way too many rabbits because people brought them over, and rats and weird animals. Australia really is bad for invasive species. Platypuses. Oh yeah, shinglebacks are cool. There's a lot of cool lizards. I don't know. I probably should have got lizards rather than snakes because I could feed like crickets to lizards. But I really miss having my ball pythons. And it'll be a challenge because I have to tame them. So I might want to get some tattoo ink. So every time I get bitten, I can rub some in. And then I'll have dots where I've been bitten. I had a Savannah monitor, which was pretty cool. I like Nile monitors too. Okay, all monitors are pretty cool. We used to let it walk around the house. It was pretty neat. Have like a big giant lizard walking around your house. Cats were terrified of it though. I don't know what my dogs would do with a giant lizard. My local fish store has some sort of black monitor. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, that's true, Chewy. Florida has, I mean, sometimes I wonder if Florida has any of its own species left because it has so many invasive species. Well, yeah, but Komodo dragons are not safe for various reasons. Although they are really beautiful. I mean, I love it when they stand up and they put their head up because they just look so Komodo, you know? And I like the redder iguanas. Oh, and it must be that time because my dogs are starting to bark and howl. The coyotes are on their way. There's like a quarter of an acre between my neighbor and I, and it's a coyote path. So at about 3 a.m. and it's 2:50, every night the coyotes come through. And my poor hound dog tries to sing with them. And he just doesn't have a beautiful coyote voice. Boy, we could have a cool reptile chat. Yeah. Even the Savannah monitor wasn't easy to take care of. And he really grossed out my friend's Christmas when we were letting him walk around the house and he'd eaten like the day before and he decided to take a dump in the living room. It was a race to the bathroom. Okay, Ian has started, so he hasn't posted his link in chat. Oh, I like turtles. I had a snapping turtle in Texas for a while. And I had a red-eared slider. Except for 2 months in Texas, it was illegal to have a red-eared slider. So since I got him on the road when he got run over and he had a cracked shell, I brought him to Fish and Game, and they brought him to a wildlife vet to have him fixed. Okay, is Ian dropped his link? Someone drop Ian's link. Oh, I love chameleons, but for me, it's too difficult to keep up that high of a humidity and sort of give them air at the same time because we're so dry out here. Chick, Slick, and Butch. Yeah, I'm working on names for my pythons. I kind of have to meet him though. Oh, I'll have to go watch your turtle video. And again, Chewy, thank you for your help on the fish. I'll have to find a really decent place to get some of the eye biters. And then I'll fix up my 125 for them. Yeah, I was sort of like amazed when I found out, how long some of the turtles live. Oh, I mean, I know some of the tortoises live forever, but it's like I used to tell people, when you get a Great Dane, expect him to get on your couch, or you're always going to be telling them to get off your couch and your bed. Yeah. So happy together. No, I know I can't sing. And it just, it even amazes me how long fish live. Because some of the fish, it's like, oh, well, they think it's like a guppy and it's going to die in a few years. And it's like, no, some of these fish live quite a long time, which is why it's so devastating when they get really old. Yeah, Marco's pretty cool. He's helped me a lot. And I love watching his Lake Malawi and, his videos where he's diving. Sort of makes me wish I learned how to dive. My son used to dive all the time. Oh, yeah, I remember the Pussycats. I actually my cousin was a DJ in San Francisco. She lived on the corner of Haight and Ashbury. Yeah, someone put in Ian's link. I might have to go find it. And when she moved to London to avoid student loans, she left all her records with me, and I was so happy because, I had the best record collection. But then she came back and she took them all away. It was a sad thing. Because, I don't know if you ever heard of Murray Molson and something like that. It was just kind of sad that I lost all those. And he's talking to George. Copy. Ta-da. Paste. Okay, everybody. Yeah, Marco's awesome. Oh, Marco's link? Let me look for you. And everybody else, go over to Ian and I will join you there. There you go, only Oscars. Okay, I'm shutting down and I will see you all at Ian's. Check you on the flip side.